Alright, to cast off, we can do one of two ways. First, we can use a needle that is larger, one size larger than the one we're knitting with. And for the first stitch, you can either knit it like you've been doing, or you can slip it. I've been slipping it, so I'm going to slip it. But you can also knit it. And then you're going to knit the second stitch. And you're going to take the first stitch. You're going to reach in there, if you can see me. You're going to reach in, and you're going to pull it over top of that stitch you just knit. Oh, you're going to pull it over top of it. Now, as you can see, I just messed that up. Hang on, go back in there. And get there's my stitch. Okay. So we're going to take this one, and we're going to pull it over top of that stitch. Just like that. Make sure I got it on there. Okay. So we pulled it over top of it. Then we're going to knit the second one. Knit it. And then we're going to take this one, and we're going to pull it over top of that one. Now, I have to hold it because I can't really see it. We're going to pull it over top of that one. Now, by using a larger needle, it makes it a little looser. We're going to do this again. We're going to knit the next one. And we're going to take this stitch. And we're going to pull it up over that stitch. And it's going to do a really nice cast off. Like that. We're going to do it again. We're going to knit the stitch. We're going to take this stitch and we're going to pull it out up and over that stitch. And we'll do it again. We're going to knit this one, pull it up over, and we're going to cast it off. Just like that. And that makes a beautiful cast off. And it is stretchy. Because you're using a larger needle, it's stretchy. Now, mind you, if I'm using a 5, then I'm using a 5.5. That's just how I would do that. Now, there's another way of doing this. Let me get my 5 needle, hang on. Okay, this is a 5, and this is a 5. I would either knit or slip my first stitch, and then I would put it back on here. So I would knit or slip the first stitch. Then I would knit the next stitch. Then I would put them both back on here. And then I would knit, this is the second way of binding off. And then I would knit these two together. Hang on. And then I would knit the two together. Yeah. Then you knit the two together. As you can see, I'm having a really great time of doing this. Then you knit the two together. Like that. Don't worry, I'm going to do it again. Alright. This is if you want to do a different bind off. You take the first stitch and you knit it. You knit the second stitch and you put the both of them back on the first needle, back on your left needle, and you knit the two together. Then we're going to do that again. Then for the next one, we're going to knit the stitch, and then we're going to knit these two together. You can either leave them on the left side, or you can put them back on the right. You can either leave them on the right side, or you can put them back on the left. I'm going to leave them on the right, and I'm going to knit these two together, like that. And then I'll knit the next stitch. And then I'm going to put these two together, like that. And this creates another bind off or cast off that's very stretchy. And then I'm going to knit the next one, and then I'll put my needle in, and I'll knit these two together like so. Now I'm going to finish off the row doing this. I'm going to knit these two together, put my needle in like that, and then I'm going to knit the two together like so. So I will knit it, I'll put my needle in there, and I will knit the two together. Now remember, we can always knit this, we can always put these two back on the left needle, and then we can always knit them together this way. If you're more comfortable, you can always do that. Me personally, I find it easier to leave them on the right needle, put my left needle in there, and then knit them together like that. That's easier for me, and it looks really pretty from the front, from the back, and on top. I hope it's not too blurry. So we'll knit one, put two in there, and like that. Now by doing this, you've created a very stretchy bind off. The first one is very stretchy because you use a bigger needle. So it's up to you. Then we'll knit, and we'll put this in here and knit the two together. I like these stretchy bind offs for socks, for shawls, pretty much just about anything. That's pretty much what I do, are stretchy bind offs. I don't know of anywhere where I don't do a stretchy bind off. Now I'm almost at my end. I'm going to show you. And with the end of any bind off, what you're going to do, now got the last two, pull my loop through. Now it's just like with crochet. You can do it whichever way you want to do it. Hang on. This will be a little easier. I'll pull my loop through, then I will get a pair of scissors from behind me, and I will cut my yarn. Hang on. I was having a hard time putting my scissors back in the holder and pull it through. Now as you can see, it looks wider at the top than where I started because it's very, very stretchy. Alright, it's very stretchy. And the nature of knitting is very stretchy. So I hope this helps. If I need to redo this, let me know. Alright, y'all take care.